मेरे शरीर, डीप इनहेल एंड एक्सेल। वन मोर टाइम। टेक अ डीप इनहेल एंड एक्सेल। हे प्रभु, हे ईश्वर, हे परमपिता, आज की सुबह के लिए धन्यवाद, धन्यवाद, धन्यवाद। मैं बेहद कृतज्ञ हूँ ईश्वर। मैं आज की सुबह जीवित हूँ। मैंने आज आंखें खोली हैं। मैंने इस जीवन को देखा है। सचमुच मेरे जीवन में एक और जादू भरी सुबह देने के लिए धन्यवाद, धन्यवाद, धन्यवाद। हे प्रभु, हे ईश्वर, हे परमपिता, मैं बेहद कृतज्ञ हूँ। मुझे यह जादू भरी सुबह, एक और दिन, एक नया दिन सौगात के रूप में आपने दिया है। मैं सचमुच कृतज्ञ हूँ मेरे माता और पिता की, जिन्होंने मुझे जन्म दिया, पाल पोस कर बड़ा किया। मेरे माता और पिता को प्रणाम। दिल की गहराइयों से मेरे माता और पिता को धन्यवाद, धन्यवाद, धन्यवाद। मैं बेहद कृतज्ञ हूँ समूचे ब्रह्मांड की, धरती माँ की, आकाश पिता की, जल देव, अग्नि देव और वायु देव की, क्योंकि उन्होंने मेरे शरीर का निर्माण किया है। मुझे सचमुच एक स्वस्थ, सभी अंगों से परिपूर्ण शरीर दिया है। हे संपूर्ण ब्रह्मांड, मेरे शरीर के उपहार के लिए, मेरे प्रत्येक अंग के उपहार के लिए धन्यवाद, धन्यवाद, धन्यवाद। हे संपूर्ण ब्रह्मांड, मैं दिल से कृतज्ञ हूँ। आपने मुझे शरीर के साथ स्वास्थ्य का भी उपहार दिया है। यह स्वास्थ्य का उपहार जो हर पल मुझे जीवित रखता है। मेरे स्वास्थ्य के उपहार के लिए धन्यवाद, धन्यवाद, धन्यवाद। हे संपूर्ण ब्रह्मांड, मैं सच में कृतज्ञ हूँ। आपने मेरे जीवन जीने की सारी व्यवस्थाएं इस ब्रह्मांड में मेरे आने से पहले ही कर दी। पर्याप्त मात्रा में भोजन, पानी और जाने किन किन सुविधाओं को आपने सौगात के रूप में मेरे लिए पहले से बना दिया। मेरी हर आवश्यकता को पूर्ति करने के लिए धरती माँ को, आकाश पिता को, जल देव, अग्नि देव, वायु देव को दिल की गहराइयों से धन्यवाद, 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 सचमुच धन्यवाद, धन्यवाद। हे प्रभु, हे परम पिता, हे मेरे मालिक, यह शरीर और आत्मा आपकी दी हुई है। आप इसके मालिक हैं। फिर भी इस शरीर से और इस आत्मा से जाने कितने ही कार्य मैंने किए हैं। हे प्रभु, हे परम पिता, आपने मुझे कई सारी अनुपम सौगातें दी। सबका धन्यवाद, धन्यवाद, धन्यवाद। हे ईश्वर, हे मेरे मालिक, आपने मुझे इतनी सारी सुख सुविधाओं के अलावा एक और सुविधा दी, जिससे मैं जो भी जरूरत चाहूं उसे पूरा कर लेती हूँ। वो है धन का उपहार। सचमुच मुझे अब तक जो भी धन दिया गया, उस धन के उपहार के लिए धन्यवाद, धन्यवाद, धन्यवाद। हे करुणानिधान, हे मेरे मालिक, आपने मेरे जीवन में प्रेम भरने के लिए, मुझे प्यार करने और प्यार कराने के लिए रिश्ते, नाते और परिवार दिए हैं। सचमुच प्रभु, मुझे यह परिवार देने के लिए, मुझे मित्र, साथी, सखा देने के लिए आपको दिल से धन्यवाद, धन्यवाद, धन्यवाद। मैं बहुत बहुत कृतज्ञ हूँ भगवान। हे मेरे मालिक, हे करुणानिधान, आप बेहद दयालु हैं। मैंने इस शरीर और आत्मा से कई अपराध किए हैं, फिर भी आपने मुझे अपना कहने और अपने बनाने वाले लोगों को साथ दिया। इस जीवन में मुझे कई लोगों का साथ दिया, जाने अनजाने मैं उन्हें अपनी कृतज्ञता, अपना धन्यवाद भी नहीं लौटा पाता, फिर भी सतत रूप से वो मेरे लिए कार्यशील है। हे मेरे मालिक, मुझे जीवन में इतने लोगों का साथ देने के लिए, अपने लोग देने के लिए, अपना परिवार देने के लिए आपको धन्यवाद, धन्यवाद, धन्यवाद। मेरे पास सच में परिवार है, रिश्ते हैं, नाते हैं, मेरे दोस्त सखा हैं। हे प्रभु, मैं सचमुच कृतज्ञ हूं, मैं बेहद खुश हूं कि मैं और मेरे सभी साथी 21 दिनों से ज्यादा तक इस कृतज्ञता के सुमार्ग पर चलते जा रहे हैं। हम अपने जीवन को और बेहतर बनाने की कोशिश करते जा रहे हैं, और इसी से हम यह समझ पाए हैं कि यह जीवन हमारे लिए कितना महत्वपूर्ण है। इस प्यारे जीवन के लिए और इस जीवन में कृतज्ञता के मार्ग को हमें दिखाने के लिए आपको धन्यवाद, धन्यवाद, धन्यवाद। हे करुणा निधान, हे मेरे मालिक, मैं और मेरे सभी साथी इसी तरह कृतज्ञता के मार्ग पर चलते रहें, हमेशा रोशन रहें। ये जीवन जो आपने खुश रहने और आनंद करने के लिए दिया है, ये सुख सुविधाएं सौगात जो आपने हमें आनंद के लिए दी है, इसका लाभ उठाते रहें, प्यार से भरे रहें, प्यार से परिपूर्ण रहें और प्रेम ही फैलाते रहें। हम जहां भी जाएं वहां बेहद खुश रहें और खुशियां बिखेरते रहें। यही मेरे लिए और मेरे सभी साथियों के लिए प्रार्थना है। हम सभी के सुमार्ग पर चलने के, कृतज्ञता के मार्ग पर चलने के बेहतरीन परिणाम के लिए धन्यवाद, धन्यवाद, धन्यवाद। थैंक यू, थैंक यू, थैंक यू जी। Just rub your palms together, अपने हाथों को रब करें। दोनों हाथों से आंखों को ढक लें, बंद आंखों से सफेद प्रकाश को देखें। फील द व्हाइट लाइट। धीरे धीरे खुद को आशीर्वाद दें। दोनों हाथों को सर पे ले जाएं और बोलें, मैं सचमुच सर्वशक्तिमान हूँ, मैं सचमुच सर्वशक्तिमान हूँ, मैं असीम शक्तियों से परिपूर्ण सर्वशक्तिमान हूँ। धन्यवाद, धन्यवाद, धन्यवाद। दोनों हाथों को सामने रखते हुए खोलें और उस परम पिता का नाम लेते हुए कहें, हे प्यारे प्रभु, आपने मेरी रचना की, सचमुच मुझे इतना प्यारा बनाने के लिए आपको धन्यवाद, धन्यवाद, धन्यवाद। हे मेरे मालिक, हे करुणा निधान, हे परमपिता, मेरे जैसा कोई दूजा आपने ना रचा। मुझे इतना अद्भुत बनाने के लिए, मुझे मेरी इतनी अनुपम रचना करने के लिए आपको शुक्रिया, शुक्रिया, शुक्रिया। यस, I am invincible. I am an invincible. I am an invincible. Thank you, thank you, thank you, dear universe. Yes, I am the best. Yes, thank you. Thank you for the day. Thank you for today's beautiful day. Thank you for the best day. Thank you, thank you, thank you so much, dear universe. I'm cash rich. I'm beautiful. I'm strong. I can do everything. I'm really fulfilled with happiness. I am fulfilled with love. Thank you. Thank you so much, everyone, to join this session. Let's start a beautiful day with a beautiful chapter. हाँ जी, अपने अपने चेहरे ऑन कर दीजिए, दिखा दीजिए। हैप्पी मॉर्निंग, डिवाइन मॉर्निंग, हेल्दी मॉर्निंग, कॉन्ग्रेचुलेशन मॉर्निंग। सब कुछ, सब कुछ बहुत बहुत अच्छा हो रहा है हमारी जिंदगी में। जैसा भी चल रहा है बहुत ही अच्छा चल रहा है और हम बहुत आगे की ओर जा रहे हैं। कॉन्ग्रेचुलेशंस रियली टू एवरीवन कि हम लोग आगे 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 बढ़ते जा रहे हैं। कोई कुछ शेयर करना चाहता है तो बता दीजिए।
तो Thank you for the a new day. And today we have a very, very special that is converting negatives into positives. Quite often in life, there are certain situations which we perceive that they are very negative and we have committed a mistake. And we will see today, we will find ways of converting those negatives into positives. And there is always, we are all part of a universe, the same energy. And always, if you see in your life, there is a positive hidden in every negative.
Day 26. Magically transform mistakes into blessings.
So there's a dark cloud, and between the dark cloud, rays of sun are coming, and they are all sparkling. And here the author depicts that whenever there are dark clouds, there is a ray of light, white light coming, a blessing within that darkness, which makes life so beautiful. And that darkness was necessary to provide this right amount of rain, and there is.
Turn your wounds into wisdom. Oprah Winfrey, media personality and businesswoman.
Every single mistake is a blessing in disguise. Today's magical practice will prove it, because you're about to discover that there are actually untold blessings hidden within every mistake. A child makes many mistakes while learning how to ride a bike or to write, and we don't give it a second thought because we know that through their mistakes they will learn and eventually master what they're trying to do. So why is it that adults are so hard on themselves when they make a mistake? The same rule that applies to children also applies to you. We all make mistakes, and if we didn't make them, we'd never learn anything, and we wouldn't grow any smarter or any wiser. We have the freedom to make our own choices, and that means we have the freedom to make mistakes. Mistakes can hurt, but if we don't learn from the mistake we've made, the pain we've suffered from it has been for nothing. In fact, by the law of attraction, we will make the same mistake over and over again until the consequences hurt us so much that we finally learn from it. It's the very reason why mistakes hurt, so that we do learn from them and don't make them repeatedly. To learn from a mistake, we first have to own it. And this is where many people come undone, because they often blame someone else for their mistake. Let's consider the scenario of being pulled over by the police for speeding and being given a speeding ticket. Instead of taking responsibility for the fact that we were speeding, we blame the police because they were hiding in the bushes on the highway around a bend. We couldn't see them, they had a radar gun, and so we didn't stand a chance. But the mistake was ours because we were the one who chose to speed. The problem with blaming other people for our mistake is that we will still suffer the pain and consequences of our mistake, but we didn't learn from it, and so bingo, we'll attract making the same mistake again. You are human, you will make mistakes, and it's one of the most beautiful things about being human. But you must learn from your mistakes, otherwise your life will have a lot of unnecessary pain. How do you learn from a mistake? Gratitude. No matter how bad something may seem, there are always, always many things to be grateful for. When you look for as many things as you can to be grateful for in a mistake, you magically transform the mistake into blessings. Mistakes attract more mistakes, And blessings attract more blessings. Which would you prefer? Today, think about a mistake you have made in your life. It doesn't matter whether it was a big or small mistake, but choose one that still hurts when you think about it. Maybe you lost your temper with a person close to you and the relationship hasn't been the same since. Maybe you put blind faith in another person and got burned. Maybe you told a white lie to protect someone, and because of it you ended up in a difficult situation. You might have thought you were making the right decision about something, but it completely backfired on you. Once you've chosen a mistake to magically transform into blessings, look for the things to be grateful for. To help you, there are 2 questions you can ask yourself. What did I learn from the mistake? What are the good things that came out of the mistake? The most important things to be grateful for about every mistake are the things you learned from it. And no matter what the mistake, there are always many good things that came out of it and altered your future for the better. Think this through very carefully and see if you can find a total of 10 blessings to be grateful for. Every blessing you find has magical power. Write out your list in a gratitude journal or type them on a computer or phone. Let's take the example of being caught speeding by the police and receiving a fine. I'm grateful to the police for wanting to stop me from harming myself and others, because after all, that was all they were trying to do. I'm grateful to the police for the wake-up call. Being pulled over did affect me, and it will make me watch my speed and drive more carefully in the future. I'm grateful to the police because if I think about my own family being put in danger by other speeding drivers, then I definitely want the police to stop speeding drivers. I'm grateful to the police. They must see heartbreaking situations every day, and all they're trying to do is protect my life and my family's life. I am grateful to the police for making sure that I arrived home safely and walked through the door to my family as I usually do. I am grateful to the police because of all the possible consequences that could have stopped me from my speeding. The police pulling me over was the least harmful consequence, and it could have been the biggest blessing of my life. I would strongly urge you to take any mistakes you've made in your life that you still feel bad about, and in your own time, follow this magnificent and magical practice. Think about it. Through one mistake, you have the power to bring many blessings. What else guarantees dividends like that?
Recap of the magically transform mistakes into blessings practice.
Choose one mistake you made in your life. Find a total of 10 blessings you're grateful for as a result of making that mistake and write them down. To help you find blessings, you can ask yourself the questions, what did I learn from the mistake? And what are the good things that came out of the mistake? And remember to count your blessings in the morning and to do your Magic Rock practice tonight.
So we all commit mistakes, so-called mistakes or so-called certain activities which we think as mistakes. So we just take a piece of paper and write the 10 good things which happened because of that mistakes. Every mistake has got an aspect by which we learn, we gain. Rather, because of that mistake, we have gained so much that it is really a blessing. I mean, there is a mystic there is an article I will share with you that is which says that it is all progress in human beings since history is because of mistakes. And because the more mistakes we commit, the more we progress. This is a historical fact. If Columbus hadn't committed the mistake of looking for India and finding America, I mean, world history would have been different. If mold in penicillin would not have come in the form, and why the mold has come, penicillin would have never been discovered. It is everywhere in life. When we walk, one foot goes up forward, the other foot goes back. And because of the force of the foot going back, we move forward. So, turning mistakes into blessings, day 26 of Magic by Rhonda Byrne for MBBS students and health professionals. The Magic by Rhonda Byrne is a guide to harnessing gratitude and positivity to create a transformative life. Day 26 of the book introduces the concept of magically transforming mistakes into blessings, emphasizing the power of gratitude in reframing errors as opportunities for growth. Understanding day 26 underscores the idea that mistakes, when seen through the lens of gratitude, can lead to positive outcomes and blessings. By shifting our perspectives, we can learn, grow, and enhance our experiences. Learning from diagnostic errors. MBBS students can transform mistakes into blessings by learning from diagnostic errors. By expressing gratitude for the chance to refine their diagnostic skills, they turn setbacks into opportunities to become better healthcare providers. Growth through treatment challenges. Health professionals can apply the concept to treatment challenges. By focusing on gratitude for the opportunity to find alternative approaches, they transform mistakes into valuable lessons that improve patient care. Enhancing communication after missteps. Professionals can use gratitude to adjust communication mishaps by expressing thanks for gratitude to clarify misunderstandings. They foster stronger relationships with patients and colleagues. Using mistakes to foster innovation. The concept can be extended to teach medical research and innovation. Health professionals can be grateful for unexpected results, which may lead to groundbreaking discoveries and enhancements, as in the example of penicillin. An MBBS student misdiagnoses a patient's condition. They use the mistake as a blessing to express gratitude for the lessons learned, which sharpens their diagnostic skills and prevents similar errors in the future. A doctor faces challenges in managing a patient's chronic condition. By focusing on gratitude for the chance to learn and adapt, they discover effective treatment strategies that lead to improved patient outcomes. Examples: enhancing communication after missteps. A health professional realizes miscommunication leading to confusion. They turn mistakes into blessings by expressing gratitude for the opportunity to improve communication skills and build better relationships. Using mistakes to foster innovation. A medical researcher encounters unexpected results in a study. By expressing gratitude for the insights gained, they use mistakes as stepping stones to explore avenues and contribute to medical enhancements. Day 26 of the Magic introduces the concept of transforming mistakes into blessings through gratitude. MBBS students and health professionals in India can apply these principles by learning from diagnostic errors, growing through treatment challenges, enhancing communication after missteps, fostering innovation in medical sciences. By embracing mistakes as opportunities for growth and expressing gratitude for the lessons they bring, they enrich the medical journeys and contribute to the dynamic field of healthcare with wisdom and positivity. So, mistakes are mystical blessings. So, and the more mistakes we commit, the more we progress. So, thank you, thank you, thank you. Would anybody like to share something at this stage? Please raise your hands. Yes, Dr. Sushma Pandey.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, thank you, thank you.
Thank you, Sanjay.
Thank you,
As you
ma'am.
said, after some time, the relationships in the family have improved a lot. And I thank you for that. Thank you, thank you.
Yes.
The openness and
Better relationships
communication.
in the family, that is the greatest. I mean, this happens. I mean, this is a really a magic which happens in everyone's life.
That is true.
Yes.
And then that makes everything else also very positive
Yes.
when you have good relationships.
Yes. And in fact, this technique has to be taught to every young couple at marriage.
I think so.
Yes. It will make our life of doctors and everyone so good.
So,
I mean, you
yeah.
start feeling so you are living in heaven.
Exactly. You
Yes.
feel so great. You
Yes.
feel nice. The
Yes.
whole day you feel positive and good about
Yes.
the whole.
Yes. I have 3 dogs in my home
Oh,
at
wow.
home.
Huh.
And
Great.
one of them, I mean, we used to stay away from me. And now even that your dog is jumping on me. I mean, it's so funny that even the flowers are blooming everywhere. I can see nature is responding.
Great.
I mean, it is a funny phenomena, but it is there.
Yeah, it's a wonderful phenomenon.
Yes.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
So just a moment. We'll just read this some article, Mystic by Buckminster Fuller. Now, this is one of the greatest articles about mistakes. It usually takes some time to understand it, but I'll just start. What do you think is the greatest challenge facing young people as they prepare to assume the caretakership of this world? Was a question recently asked of me by a Midwest high school. From my viewpoint, the greatest challenge facing young people today is that of responding and conforming only to their own most delicately insistent intuitive awareness of what the truth seems to them to be, as based on their own experiences and not on what others have interpreted to be the truth regarding events of which neither they nor others have experience-based knowledge. This also means not yielding unthinkingly to the in movements or to crowd psychology. This involves assessing thoroughly one's own urges. It involves understanding but not being swayed by the spontaneous group spirit of youth. It involves thinking before acting in every instance. It involves eschewing all loyalties to others than the truth and the love through which the cosmic integrity and absolute wisdom we identify inadequately by the name God speaks to each of us indirectly and speaks only through our individual awareness of truth and most spontaneous and powerful emotions of love and compassion. So this article, it is a long article of 4-5 pages, and I will share it with you, and I expect you to just go through it and at your own, and basically at the end it will give you an enlightenment about mistakes, but you have to go through this article yourself, and you will see, you will have to read this article 4 or 5 times. You won't understand in once that it is through mistakes. Mistakes are, we should not use the word mistake. And our own progress through our own experience in whatever direction we go, it gives us a certain power. Sometimes we call them mistakes, but as wisdom of the great design, humans have the capability to formulate, communicate from generation to with new involved thoughts regarding lessons of great experience, which are possible only through new words. These quadrillions of mistakes were the price paid by humanity for its surprising competence as presently accrued synergetically. For the first time in history, to cope successfully on behalf of all humanity with the problems of physically healthy survival, enlightening growth, and initiative accommodation. So, chagrin and mortification caused by the progressively self-discovered quadrillions of errors would long ago have given humanity such an inferiority complex that it would have become too discouraged to continue with the life experience. To avoid such proclivity, humans were designed to give pride, vanity, and inventive memory, which all together can usually do incline us to self-deception. So, witnessing the mistakes of others, the preconditioned crowd reflexively says, why did the individual make such a stupid mistake? We knew the answer all the time. So effective has been the non-thinking group deceit of humanity that it now says nobody should make mistakes and punishes people for making mistakes. In love-generated fear for their children's future, in days beyond their own survival, parents train their children to avoid making mistakes lest they be put into a social disadvantage. So, the courage to adhere the truth as we learn involves then the courage to face ourselves with the clear admission to all the mistakes we have made. Mistakes are sins only when not admitted. Etymologically, sin means omission when admission should have occurred. An angle is a sinus, an opening, a break in the circle, an omission in the ever-evolving integrity of whole human individual. Trigonometrically, a sine of an angle is the ratio of the length of the side facing the angle, central angle considered and ratio to the length of the radius of the circle. Human beings were given the left foot and the right foot to make the mistake first and to the left, then to the right, left to the left and repeat. This over-controlled steering impulses humans inadvertently attain between the two desired directions of advance. This is the only way the humans work. It is the way the universe works. That is why physics has found no straight lines. It has found a physical universe consisting only of waves. Cybernetics, the Greek word for steering of a boat, was first employed by Norbert Wiener to identify the human process of gaining and employing information. When a rudder of a ship of either the air or sea is angled to one side, the other side of the ship's keel line, the ship's hull begins to rotate around its pivot point. The momentum of that pivoting tends to keep rotating the ship beyond the helmsman's intention. He or she, therefore, has to meet the course-altering momentum, whose momentum in turn has again to be met. It is impossible to eliminate together the ship's force and reiteration. It is possible to reduce the degree of such angular errors by ever sensitive, frequent, and gentle corrections. That is what good helmsmen do and good airplane pilots do. So, I'll share this article and you all have to just take any free paragraph and write a summary of that and put it on the group. You have to read this article. Only then this article will be helpful. So I think we can end it now. You all have to leave for your institutions. In the next session, I think we will start 10 minutes or 15 minutes earlier. I mean, what do you say?